Now, I'm not usually a big fan of live albums, but today we're going to talk about maybe one of the best live albums ever. I'm talking about Kenny Wayne Shepherd and Straight to You Live. So last summer, my girlfriend and I were trying to figure out something to do. We wanted to go see a musical show, but we kind of have different musical styles. I'm kind of a butt rocker, or heavy metal or hard classic rock. She likes Cat Stevens. But as we were looking around at different venues, we came across a show that was going to be at the Mountain Winery in Saratoga. It was actually a show that both of us could agree might be fun to go to. It was Kenny Wayne Shepherd with a special guest star of Samantha Fish. Well, as many of you know, I did review Samantha Fish's latest album. She blew me away. But the real surprise was Kenny Wayne Shepherd. I knew Kenny Wayne was good. I liked the song Blue on Black, and there was some good guitar work in the song. My girlfriend liked Blue on Black and thought it was a fun song. Live, though, was a totally different story. It was amazing. I was so blown away that I went out and I bought this album because it was a live album. And I thought, wow, I want to start researching this guy. How did he get where he is? Well, it turns out his father was actually a concert promoter. One day, his dad was promoting a Stevie Ray Vaughan show. Kenny Wayne got to meet him. He was just a kid, but he was blown away. So Kenny Wayne decided he wanted to be like Stevie Ray Vaughan. He didn't know how to read music, but he did have a cassette tape player. He went and got himself a cheap guitar, and he would tape songs he wanted to learn how to play on his cheap cassette player. He would play back the song, stop it every few notes, learn those notes, rewind the tape, and do it back and forth like that until he learned a song. To this day, Kenny Wayne Shepherd doesn't know how to read music, but yet he's mastered the guitar like very few have. So anyhow, on to this album. This record is a 2-record set recorded live at a show in Germany. Kenny Wayne was on tour promoting his album Traveler. So the show was taped for a famous European TV show called Rock Palast. When this album was released, it debuted number 4 on the Billboard Top 200 and has sold over 100,000 copies in the US. Side 1 opens with a song called Woman Like You off of his Traveler album. This song sets the tone for the rest of the album. It comes out with a blistering guitar solo, lots of loud jams, and sets off to a pretty good time. The next song is a cover of an old Buffalo Springfield song called Mr. Soul, written by Neil Young. You can almost recognize the song, but the guitar work takes the song to a whole new level. The next 2 songs, Long Time Running and I Want You, keep with the amazing guitar work, but they really showcase the vocals of Noah Hunter. Noah Hunter's the longtime vocalist for the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band. When we saw him live, Kenny Wayne said that Noah was the only guy who'd been with him since the beginning. Pretty surprising because the guy is such an outstanding vocalist and a pretty decent rhythm guitarist that he could be a star on his own. A big star. The guy's amazing. Side 2 starts with a song called Diamonds and Gold from the Lay It On Down album, followed by Talk to Me Baby, an old song written by Elmore James. This is a traditional style blues song, including sax solos and trumpet solos. Now, I'm not a big fan of the trumpet or the sax, but this song really makes it work. Side 2 finishes up with a slow ballad called Heat of the Sun. The song just smolders, then erupts with a sizzling guitar. Side 3 begins with a song called Down From Love from the Lay It On Down album. This is followed by a song off his first album called Shame, Shame, Shame. Okay, doesn't take a genius to figure out what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say the guitar work is amazing, it's awesome! But what really shines on this song is, again, the vocals by Noah Hunt. Very, very old school bluesy. Amazing vocal works. Again, this guy could be a star on his own. Side 3 finishes up with a cover of the Joe Walsh song Turn to Stone. Now, everyone knows Joe Walsh is an excellent guitar player, but not like this. This takes it to a whole nother level. Side 4 begins with Kenny Wayne's most famous mainstream song called Blue on Black. Only the live version really, really rocks, and yeah, I know, I'm gonna say awesome guitar playing. The next song is a song called I'm a King Bee, written by a guy named James H. Moore. I really like this song. The bass line combined with the organ really drives the song along. It sounds weird to say, but it's almost like a surf rock song. And the album closes with the Jimi Hendrix song Voodoo Child's Slight Return. Now, this is going to be controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway. I actually like Kenny Wayne's version better than Jimmy's. Okay, time for my take. What do I think of this album? I don't usually like live albums. There are really a total of 3 albums that I seriously like. And one I kind of like, but don't want to admit to anybody. The first is Blue Oyster Cult, On Your Feet or On Your Knees. You can see my review on that. I think it permanently damaged my hearing as a youth. The second live album that I really, really like is Get Your Ya-Ya's Out by the Rolling Stones. The guitar work's surprising on that album. The one that I don't really want to admit to anybody I like, Kiss Alive 2, but we won't mention that. The third live album that I really like is this album. I think this album is amazing. The guitar work is as good as it gets. The vocals are amazing. Noah Hunt could be a star on his own, a big star. So how do I rate this album? 2 thumbs up! Buy this album. Buy this album. Buy this album. Buy this album. You won't be disappointed. It's an amazing album, and I can't say anything more positive about it.